Welcome back to the channel Jake World 035 Legends. Do you ever wonder why some people keep winning while others stay stuck? It's not about luck, it's not about talent, it's the way they think. It's the internal blueprint, the operating system they run on. It's about the decisions they make when no one is watching, the standards they hold themselves to, and the unwavering belief they cultivate in the face of adversity. Today, we're diving deep into this. I'll show you how to train your mind like a millionaire, because once your mindset changes, everything else changes. Your relationships change, your health changes, your finances change, your entire experience of life transforms. This isn't about wishing for wealth, it's about building the mental fortitude, the strategic thinking, and the emotional resilience that attract and sustain success. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how you perceive challenges, opportunities, and your own capabilities. It's about upgrading your internal software so you can achieve extraordinary results. This is the core of what I teach, what I live, and what I know can make the difference for you. We're going to unpack the actionable strategies, the daily practices, and the core beliefs that separate the ultra-successful from everyone else. Are you ready to step into your power? Are you ready to break free from limiting beliefs and unlock the abundance that's waiting for you? Then you're in the right place. Let's reprogram your brain for success, wealth, and greatness. It's time to awaken the giant within you and start living the life you were truly meant to live. This journey begins now with the decision to master your mind. All right, let's get straight to it. The first massive distinction, the absolute game changer when it comes to thinking like a millionaire, is their perspective on time. Most people are caught in the trap of immediacy. They want it now. Instant gratification, fast results, quick wins. But here's the truth. Legends, the real rewards, the life-altering successes, they don't come from sprints, they come from marathons. Millionaires operate on a different timeline. They delay pleasure. They understand the profound power of planting seeds today that won't blossom for months, maybe even years. They're not looking for the quick fix. They're building an empire, brick by patient brick. This is the essence of playing the long game. It's about understanding that sustainable success is built over time through consistent effort and strategic foresight. The greatest achievements in history, the most impactful businesses, the most profound personal transformations, none of them happened overnight. They were the result of a long-term vision, unwavering commitment, and the discipline to stay the course even when immediate results weren't visible. This requires a level of patience and faith that most people unfortunately haven't cultivated. So if you truly want to start thinking like a millionaire, you've got to shift your focus. You need to start asking yourself a different set of questions. This simple shift in questioning can radically alter the choices you make and the direction of your life. Now let's talk about the space you inhabit, both physically and mentally. You can have the best intentions, the most powerful goals, but if your environment is working against you, you're fighting an uphill battle. You simply can't train your mind for peak performance, for millionaire-level thinking while you're living in chaos, surrounded by negativity or constantly bombarded by distractions. Millionaires understand this implicitly. They are absolutely obsessed with protecting their mental space. This isn't about living in a sterile bubble, it's about conscious curation. Millionaires are masters at curating their inner and outer worlds. They understand that everything they allow into their environment, the people they associate with, the information they consume, the physical spaces they occupy, has a direct impact on their thoughts, their energy, and ultimately, their results. Think about the people you spend the most time with. Are they uplifting? Do they inspire you? Do they challenge you to grow, or do they drain your energy, complain constantly, and pull you down into mediocrity? Millionaires are incredibly selective about their inner circle. They actively seek out and cultivate relationships with positive, growth-oriented individuals who align with their values and aspirations. Then there's the information diet. What are you feeding your mind on a daily basis? Are you constantly scrolling through negative news feeds, getting caught up in social media drama, or consuming content that leaves you feeling anxious and inadequate? Millionaires control what they watch, read, and listen to with fierce intentionality. They prioritize content that educates, inspires, and empowers them. They read books that expand their knowledge, Listen to podcasts that offer valuable insights and watch programs that fuel their ambition. They starve distractions and feed their focus. Show me your environment, and I'll show you your future. Your surroundings are a mirror reflecting your internal state and a powerful force shaping your destiny. Let's tackle a big one, a concept that paralyzes so many people and keeps them locked in a cycle of mediocrity failure. Most people avoid failure like it's the plague. The mere thought of failing, of making a mistake, of not succeeding on the first try, fills them with dread and anxiety, so they play it safe. They stick to their comfort zones. They never take the risks necessary to achieve anything truly extraordinary. But millionaires, they have a radically different relationship with failure. They don't just tolerate it, they often seek it out, understanding its hidden value. They don't run from the fire, they walk through it, knowing that on the other side lies growth, wisdom, and resilience. They understand that failure isn't the opposite of success, it's an integral part of the journey towards it. It's a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. If you want to cultivate a millionaire mindset, you absolutely must train your mind to see failure not as a devastating endpoint, but as invaluable feedback. Think about that, feedback. It's data. It's information telling you what didn't work, so you can adjust your approach, refine your strategy, and try again with greater intelligence. Every time you attempt something and it doesn't go as planned, you're not losing. You're learning. You're gathering crucial insights that you couldn't have obtained any other way. Every mistake, every setback, every no you encounter brings you one step closer to mastery. The most successful people on this planet have failed more times than most people have even tried. The difference is they didn't let those failures define them or stop them. They used them as fuel. Train your mind to see every setback as a setup for a comeback. Chapter 4, The Daily Grind, Forging a Millionaire Mind. Let's be absolutely clear on this. Millionaire minds, these powerhouses of focus, creativity, and resilience, they aren't just born that way. It's not some genetic lottery that a fortunate few win. No, they are built, they are forged. They are meticulously crafted day in and day out through consistent, deliberate mental training. Just like an athlete trains their body for peak physical performance, millionaires train their minds for peak mental and financial performance. It's a daily discipline, a non-negotiable commitment to growth. So what does this daily mental training actually look like? It's not about hours upon hours of grueling mental gymnastics. It's about incorporating simple yet profoundly effective habits into your daily routine. I'm going to share 3 core habits that I've seen consistently in the lives of the most successful people. These are practices that sharpen their thinking, clarify their vision, and strengthen their resolve. And the beauty is, anyone can start implementing these today. First, reading every single day. And I'm not talking about mindlessly scrolling through social media feeds or celebrity gossip. I'm talking about dedicated, focused reading of material that expands your mind and your skill set. Books, especially biographies of successful individuals. Books on finance, business strategy, personal development, psychology. They immerse themselves in the wisdom and experiences of others. They understand that reading is like having a conversation with the greatest minds in history. It provides new perspectives, sparks new ideas, and keeps their knowledge base constantly growing. Think about it. For the cost of a book, you can download decades of someone else's experience, their trials, their triumphs, their biggest lessons. What an incredible leverage point.
Check 1, check.
Chapter 5. The language of abundance, how millionaires speak success. Words. They seem so simple, don't they? Just sounds we make, letters we write. But let me tell you, the words you use, both out loud and in the silent conversations you have with yourself, have an almost magical power. Your words shape your reality. They are the building blocks of your beliefs, the directives you give to your subconscious mind, and the energy you project out into the world. Millionaires understand this profoundly. They are incredibly conscious and deliberate about their language. They talk power, not problems. Think about the common vernacular you hear every day. How often do you hear people say, "I can't afford it"? It's a statement of limitation, a dead end. It shuts down possibility. A millionaire, or someone cultivating that mindset, doesn't stop there. If they encounter something they desire but can't immediately purchase, Their internal and often external dialogue shifts. They ask, how can I afford it? This simple change transforms a statement of lack into a question of creation. It opens the mind to solutions, to opportunities, to strategies. Or consider the phrase, I don't have time. How many times have you said that or heard it? It's a classic victim statement implying that time is an external force controlling you. Millionaires view time as their most precious resource and they take ownership of it. Instead of I don't have time, they will say, or at least think, it's not a priority right now. See the difference? One is helpless, the other is empowered. It acknowledges that they are making a choice about how to allocate their time based on their goals and values. Chapter 6. Conquer the Dawn, the Millionaire Morning Ritual. If you truly want to cultivate a millionaire mindset, if you're serious about taking control of your life and achieving extraordinary results, then you absolutely must start by owning your mornings. The way you begin your day sets the tone for everything that follows. It's your strategic advantage. While the rest of the world is hitting the snooze button, drifting in a haze of grogginess, millionaires and high achievers are already up, already grinding, already winning the day before most people have even had their first cup of coffee. There's a certain magic to the early morning hours. It's a time of quiet, of stillness, before the demands and distractions of the world creep in. This is your sacred time, your opportunity to invest in yourself, to align your mind, body, and spirit for peak performance. Millionaires don't leave their mornings to chance. They're incredibly intentional about how they spend those first precious hours. They have routines, rituals that are designed to prime them for success. Think about it. If you win the morning, you set a trajectory for winning the entire day. You build momentum. You accomplish meaningful tasks before most people are even awake, which creates a powerful sense of achievement and control. This isn't about sleep deprivation. It's about optimizing your sleep and then leveraging those early hours when your willpower is typically at its highest and your mind is fresh and uncluttered. So, what does a millionaire morning routine often look like? While specifics can vary, there are common themes. Let me give you an example, a template you can adapt. Imagine waking up at 5 a.m., no snooze button, you get up immediately. By 5:30 a.m., you're moving your body exercise. This isn't necessarily an intense 2-hour workout. It could be a brisk walk, yoga, a quick height session. The goal is to get your blood flowing, to energize your body and mind, to release those endorphins that elevate your mood and focus. You weren't born to be average. You weren't born to just survive. You were born for greatness, born to thrive, born to make an impact. The potential within you is limitless, but it needs to be unlocked. And the key to that lock is your mind. Train your mind to believe in possibilities others deem impossible. Train it to build resilience in the face of adversity. Train it to become the architect of the life you truly desire and deserve. This isn't just about accumulating wealth, it's about accumulating wisdom, strength, and fulfillment. The strategies we've talked about today, thinking long-term, controlling your environment, embracing failure, daily mental training, powerful language, and owning your mornings, these are not just theories. These are proven pathways to transforming your inner world, which will inevitably transform your outer world. The power to change is not out there somewhere. It's within you right now. It's in the choices you make, the habits you cultivate, and the standards you set for yourself. You have the capacity to reprogram your thinking and achieve extraordinary things. Don't let another day pass by living below your potential. The journey to a millionaire mindset and the millionaire life that follows starts with a single decision, a single action. It's about progress, not perfection. If you're ready to take control of your life, start today. Drop a fire emoji in the comments if you're ready to train your mind like a millionaire. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because every week we drop videos that make your mind richer. Your future self will thank you for the courage you show today. Think like a millionaire, and soon you'll live like one. See you in the next video.